All right, so he's got a trailer that he's loading up to take to the Good of Land Fest. I think he's gonna display a few things and let some people see some cool iron, like these little 728 pound anvils right here. What is that one, 410 it says?
Yeah.
410 and 728. These are cool. He's got those, and I believe he just bought this one.
Power hammer, yeah.
Yep.
Yesterday I got that.
I saw that on Instagram. So you're gonna take that and just leave it on the trailer?
Sure. Well, I don't know. I think they may want me to unload it.
Okay.
Either way.
Some big post vices?
Yes, leg vices, right?
Leg.
9 inch and 10 inch. That one's 500 pounds. That big one is.
It looks like it.
This style actually is called a German boxed leg vise, because you see how it's boxed.
Yeah.
And then the jaw pivots on this ways up here, whereas like on this one, it's all open and the jaw pivots on that bolt there.
Okay. What's the make on this one? Prentice.
Yeah, this is the Prentice Brothers. Different from the Vise company.
Now this is unique. I've never seen that before. So you got a.
And where the table moves
You
out.
you have a table, but you got a vise too.
I know, it's crazy.
That is cool.
Look up here at how many rookie marks are inside the, what I call rookie marks, when you know when people drill through.
The pecker marks, yeah.
Pecker marks, yeah. Yes, this is the manufacturer's a Kuhn, and it's a K-U-H-N. Great
Okay.
hammer, and this one's an 88 pound, and it's a self-contained air hammer.
Okay.
What's really cool is this is an 8 3/4 solid steel base, which was a factory accessory option.
Really? Wow.
Which to me, you may see a lot more than me, but you know, to cut through that much in one pass,
Oxy-fuel.
quite a feat. I mean, that's quite a feat.
I've always wanted to try that.
I mean, how thick can they actually do?
I've got tips that's supposed to go up to 12-inch thick.
Holy mackerel.
I've never done that. I think you really got to have the oxygen.
You'd have some huge tanks, huh?
I have burned out a 3-inch thick. I used to have some 3-inch thick plate steel.
And it just does it fine, like no problem.
Yeah, as long as you have it regulated right.
And then of course, you know, that's not enough as it is.
Yeah.
You gotta have these 4-inch risers, and then whatever that is.
That looks like an 1.25 inch plate underneath it there.
I mean, it's just like, let's just keep adding until we have enough weight to where it's stable.
Absolutely.
What's funny is, okay, let me show you this.
Okay.
And this is the concrete option. This right here all went subsurface, and this was above the ground, but this is the same base for that hammer. So you could take that option.
Yeah.
It was like $3,100 to get that 8 3/4 inch plate.
Okay.
Or you had to pour all this concrete, dig a huge hole out, and set that whole anchor subsurface to get the same rigidity and stability as that one big plate of steel. I mean, I would take the other option over this.
I can see
that's
where
why
it's
here. The guy left it, he didn't want it.
I guess it's needed for what the machine does, all that pounding.
Oh, yeah.
Over and over again for years and years. Got to have a good footer for it. That's cool, man. All right, so we're back here in his one of his storage buildings, and we got some more cool machines out here. Now here's one of his favorites. He was telling me, this is a planer.
Oh yeah, metal planer.
New Haven Manufacturing Company from New Haven, Connecticut.
Again, what is so freaking awesome about these is the time frame that they were made and how they were made. You know, you got the bed that moves back and forth.
Yep.
You got the tool head that moves right and left as the bed is going back and forth. You got it rises up and down. You can cant this right and left. You can move the whole deal up and down. I mean, dude, how does it get any better?
It's awesome,
Seriously.
man.
Who thought of it? What was the mathematical equation that came up with that gear ratio?
Look how beautiful the gears are in. I mean, they don't look like they've been worn too bad.
I mean, this is the 1800s stuff.
Yes.
This
All
is the
flat
kind
belt.
of stuff that just gives me zipper burn. Like, this is like the greatest era ever.
All right, so you got your, I see a drill press here.
Yeah, just another standard Camelback drill press.
Okay.
This is a Boss Novelty power hammer.
Okay. And
This is an old Junkie National lathe that came with some tools that I bought.
oh, and got the big slabs of wood down there.
Yeah. This is a really rare piece. This is a 60-inch throat rotary shear, like almost throatless, you know.
And you got some more power hammers back here.
The little giant power hammers, those are 100-pounders there. These are 36-inch Jones Superior bandsaws, which they were in production, so they had to build all these funky, you know, covers for OSHA around them. But
yeah.
the way they were originally was like, you know, the Rollstone with the open. These wheels are not near as ornate as the Rollstone with the, you know, the neat casting and stuff, but these are good saws here. This is really cool. This is a white, and what makes this saw unique, other than being all original, is the fact that it's a left-handed bandsaw. So most of the bandsaws are right feed. This is a left feed.
Most of them you're on this side pushing in, and this one's on the opposite side.
And the reason why would be like if you were a shipwright and you wanted to mirror your work on the other side of the ship that you did on one side, you could mirror it by using this style of saw and cut.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, this one I really love. It's got spoked wheels, but the tire part of it is wood.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. John A. White Company, Dover, New Hampshire, USA. And I like that, it says built by the John A. White Company.
They're proud of it, man.
Yep. Is that an Atlas I see in the back?
It's an AV, A-V-E-Y.
AV.
AVs are cool. You don't see a lot of people talk about them, but this is a small one. I have a huge one somewhere. But it's, you know, it's a flat belt, right? So the flat belt will go in there and it goes across. And then you could tension the belt, right? Like with this. See that whole thing moving forward and backward?
Oh, yeah.
For the time frame that these were made, they're very, very, you know, sophisticated. This chain goes to a weight that's inside this housing here, and that would allow you to raise and lower, you know, your head. Very common.
There.
Yeah.
Motors in the back right there. It looks like.
Yeah, so I think this like was original, like just the drill, and then some person added all this other madness.
Okay.
Yeah, but AVEY, great machines. I think they're not a really well-known machine, but they're awesome.
Okay, the E.L. Esley Machinery Company, Machine Tools, Chicago. That's a neat tag. I like that logo. I love those triangular shaped logos like that.
And look at the font.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just it's vintage and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, he's got some more power hammers right here, but I want you to see the biggest grinding wheel I've ever seen in person. Look at this guy right here, and look at the pulley that was on this thing, made out of wood. That thing's like, it looks like 48-inch diameter.
Yeah, probably.
And this is
what's unique about this is the whole tub of this thing is cast iron.
Yeah.
On wheels.
Yeah, so you can
and then there would
roll it around.
There was a drip funnel up here at one point, but when I found it, it was not there.
Okay. That's something you need to find, and it needs to be cast iron.
Right, totally. Yeah, so I found this out in the woods. I had to go to town and get a chainsaw, buy a chainsaw, to come back and cut down trees to get it out. And it's a Putnam machine.
There you go. That is just so unique how they built that, man. On casters and just rolled it wherever they needed to. So they had to roll it somewhere and then hook a belt to it.
Right.
To spin it. So I'm assuming that the belt was either from behind or below. That's a big grinder. Any idea?
One of my favorite pieces.
Is it?
Oh, for sure.
It's awesome.
I mean, have you ever seen one?
No, I've never. I didn't know they existed. Do you have any idea what they used that for?
I would imagine it was for chiseling, like, you know,
grinding chisels.
In the mining type outfit.
Okay, so some kind of tool sharpening.
Right.
That is really cool, man. Some another power hammer.
Yeah, that's a Vulcan power hammer. That's quite a rare one. And then there's a Greenfield threading machine that you probably would like.
Really?
I have all the original dies for it and everything. What's cool is that the catch pan on the bottom there is on a swivel. It's cast iron and on a swivel, so when it filled up, there's a basket inside there.
You mean here?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it pushes out the back. You would just take the basket out and dump it and then, you know, put it back.
This is cool, man. This is in good shape too.
Yeah.
Look at
got all the original dies for it.
Look at the vise. Look how nice that is. Self-centering vise. You chuck your piece of pipe in there, and then so this side is that to move it.
That's your feed, yeah.
Yeah. So feed it in, and then you have your. This will be rotating, and it's going to cut your threads on there. And this is oil pump.
Really cool is, so you just flip this up. So there's two spots. Disengage it to here, right?
Yeah.
And this little piece stops it, and that allows you to remove your pipe. But if you want to change the jaws out, you lift it up, push it all the way back, and then you can push the dies out.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Which I think is so cool. This is an old rolling mill, you know, for making wagon wheels and stuff.
Put your piece through there?
Yeah.
Cool.
A little rough shape, but it's okay.
Is that off of a machine, or is that some?
That's a swing saw out of a sawmill.
Oh, okay.
So it would have hung, it's upside down, but it would have hung, you know, on pillow block bearings, and then your pulleys, and then...
That was where they cut the boards to the length, right?
Yeah. I mean, look at this repair job.
Yep. It's a bunch of brazing, looks like. He's got a heck of a storage building. Oh, he's even got a bridge crane in that building. You can see it on that end there. 10,000 capacity bridge crane. Lots of storage area. Check out this chain, man. Does this come off of a ship, or what is this?
I think so, like a mooring chain or something.
Okay.
That one on the end down here was, I bought in Decatur, Texas, and this old man had welded all these barbs on each link. Yeah. And they would put it in between two bulldozers and pull it across the field to knock brush down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then go back and pile it up and burn it. But they would just stretch it out across there. This is all wrought iron chain here. That's cast and forged stuff, but this chain on the market in wrought iron form, which it is valued at $7 to $9 a pound, and each link is about 65 pounds.
Cool.
There's a lot of money sitting right there.
So is this something that if somebody was interested in buying?
Yeah, I sell it 5 links at a time.
Oh, okay.
Because when I cut it, you have to, essentially you're ruining a link or two every time.
Yeah. Okay.
From its original form, which a lot of the guys that are doing this are making tools and stuff out of it anyway. Oh,
you got the F350.
That thing gets more attention. People love that truck for some reason.
It seems like the older they get, the cooler they get.
I guess that's a really, the way I understand it, it's a highly desirable model because it's the last year that they made that one.
Okay.
The 7.3 diesel or whatever. You know, I bought that from an old man that I went to his place, and he had two of them. He had a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive. And I of course, I asked about everything. I said, what are you doing with that old pickup over there? He's like, well, I don't drive that one anymore because I can't really get inside it. I said, well, I'd like to buy it. And we worked out a deal, and I put it on the trailer and brought it home that same day.
Yeah. He said he wants to put some more buildings out here later. Have some more storage unit.
No, going to, for sure.
You're going to?
Yeah,
okay.
I already got all the permitting underway.
You got to have a place to store all that cool iron.
Yeah.
Here's another room with some of his Vise collections. These are the smaller Vices. This is a really interesting piece right here. He says that this was originally made to drive a flexible shaft to a power tool, but this was an optional feature where you could put a sanding disc on here and use it to sharpen. Just taking one last look at his collection of anvils in here. That's something that I don't think you'll ever see any other place besides right here in Andrew's shop. Seeing all of these anvils in one place. there's so much history in this building, and I'm just amazed at the collection that he's acquired. Absolutely stunning to see. Look at this guy. Rear moving jaw. Made in Poland, you said?
Yeah, it's called FPU. This particular vise is notorious for cracking right here.
They got dovetails on it, dovetail ways.
So if you can find one that doesn't have a crack, only in this corner right here, that's the key. This one was cracked and I repaired it, but I have several that are not broken. But that's a really good vise. I mean, the box is old, you know, but when you open it, it's like...
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Isn't that cool?
That is beautiful. Yeah, you got a nice set here, man.
There's a 22 down there.
Yep. And then that's number 8.
Yeah, it seems like there are lots of number 8s available. Like
I've got a couple.
Several of those.
That looks like about a number 8 or a 7.5. I think it might be even a 7.5.
Isn't that cool to see that though?
Yeah, it's beautiful. A lot of them are hard to find now with this color case hardening still on it without it rubbed off.
Yeah.
So this has been a really well-preserved set that you found. Yep, so this is a Greenfield tap and die number 8. You can see it right there. It's a number 8. I've got 2 or 3 of these. I've got a Morse that's a different number, but it's the same size. There's the Greenfield number 22. I've got 2 or 3 of these now. He's got some more. Now this looks like the 7.5 right here. Let's see. Yeah, see, there's the 7.5. What is this guy right here? What is this?
Dude, this is a battering ram.
Really?
Yeah, this is this one came out of the Columbus, Ohio Forge Company. So they hang this off of the chain hoist.
Oh, okay.
And they would use this particular hammer to ram into the wedges on the big steam hammers so they could change out the anvil dies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
This is all wrought iron. You see all the hammer marks and stuff?
Yeah. So they forged that?
Yeah, totally.
That's cool, man. A cool piece. I just keep seeing more cool stuff. We were trying to get out of here, and man, look at that guy. That's an anvil and a vise, isn't it?
Yes, used by a wheelwright.
Another anvil there. There's another cool old vise right there.
This is a really rare piece. This is a German Trenton anvil, original with those swage block holes in it.
Yeah.
The only one known. This is 9,980 pounds.
No kidding.
This is a forged slug, so 9,980 pounds. This is what, when they poured hot metal, was the piece before they extruded it into other pieces, like angle iron, tubing, whatever.
Okay.
It rolled, you know, this was laying down, and it would roll on a machine, and they would start squeezing it, right, and they'd just squeeze it out into huge, but this is the raw slug.
That's neat.
Extremely uncommon to find one of these.
That have a number?
Yeah, it was stamped with the... You see how it's just slightly tapered, like how they started to roll a little bit?
Yeah.
And then it would just squeeze it out and make all your metal from this.
That's cool, man.
This is really, to me, is just spectacular.
How did you get it here?
Yes.
How did you get it here?
I just rented a big telehandler.
Just choke it and set it there?
Picked it up.
That's cool, man.
And when I put it in, the neighbors were like, dude, are you afraid someone's going to steal that? And I said, no, not at all. Not even remotely.
Ain't nobody going to take that. They're going to have a boom truck to get that thing. Yeah. That's cool. We're going to have to get a picture of this.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
All right. Check out this cool Keller Vise over here at Andrews. It's flip it. See this side right there, Keller. All right, and look what's unique about this. All right, so here's your handle to actually tighten it up. It's not a traditional screw vise. Look at this. You can move it in and out. All right, check out the jaws. Like hard and smooth jaws with V-ways in there for clamping tubing, vertical and horizontal. And then to tighten it, you just pull that handle right there and it's locked in. As it comes around, it starts pushing the moving jaw in to tighten it right there. So you can move it in and out like you want. And here, we got a socket right here. Move it in. There it is. Isn't that sweet? That's pretty cool. I'm talking Andrew out of it. We got a DeHutis right here. Andrew taught me that. You got it?
Yeah, go, man.
So for setting the bevel inside a boiler tube, that's like a power hammer, like a benchtop operated power hammer. You don't want to get your digit in there. That's
That
pretty
would
cool,
be
man.
awful.
That would be awful.
Here.
Whammo.
Here's the Athol Manufacturing Company number 0. Little benchtop vise. What's really cool about this, it has the quick action jaw. Look at that. You set it where you want, and you got your fine adjustment with the screw. How cool is that? Look. Got a little half nut in there. Let's get it lined back up. There we go. Isn't that cool?
Nice jaws. Right? Yep, you go in and out. And if you want it to be this style, you know, this is more like of a saw set, style or leatherworking. And then if you want it to be a drill press, put the drill press plate on the back. That one there, it can be pipe jaws or drill. And then you would just move, the dynamic jaw in as you're drilling to advance.
That's cool.
So when it gets here, it's boom. It trips that and this rod comes out. Now watch how this changes. See that? Probably use some oil,
Andrew, what was the make of this one again?
This is a Wilkinson.
Wilkinson?
Uh-huh. Yep.
It's cool the ways are reversed.
Yep. That was a cool machine, man. Benchtop planer.
I mean, dude, if this doesn't make you happy, then go away.
Turned it on this time for me. The Stark Tool Company.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't everything adjust like that on the way?
Yeah.
Here we go.
There you go.
Now that's a hammer. It's got some gravity to it.
Yeah.
This is how you do your remodeling, right? Why does it get any better than that? You see how it evolves with the do it. Try it. I mean, that's just amazing.
Here, James.
Yeah, your crap.
Hold my crap.
Then your flat belt would go here to whatever machine you want to run.
You ready, Adam?
Yep, go for it.
Okay. You're wide open.
Whatever you want to do, man.
All right, I get to play with my first steam engine.
Dude, that makes me so happy to see that.
That's pretty cool.
Hear it? It's in the sound is just so cool.
So fun fact about this one is that Andrew actually got this from Jesse James himself. It was a engine that was owned by him, and they did some horse trading, and he got it. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, dude.
Metalworking advertisement magazines from the 1890s.
Yeah, called the Metal Worker. This one's from 1892, July 28.
Let's see. Wow.
But like, all right, let's find some of the advertisements here.
I can just see these things being printed out on those printing machines like Jimmy DiResta uses.
Oh, for sure. Let me find one that's machine based. You got huge punches. You got more punches and drop hammers and bridge crane.
Look at the bridge crane. It's manually operated bridge crane.
Look at the light. I mean, dude, that is so awesome.
There's the drop hammer that we just played with.
Look at all these machines up here. And a dude driving the bridge crane.
Cool stuff, man. I had an excellent time here at Andrew's shop. He's got
Me too, man.
Oh man, it was a blast. He showed me around. He's got a heck of a collection. It's something to see. I don't think you'll ever go anywhere else and see a collection like you got in there.
Hey, I don't know. There's probably a few. I haven't seen them, but
I haven't seen them. I haven't heard of them. But with the anvils and the vices and all the cool iron you got out there.
yeah, you'll like to come back when it's all here and set up.
I'm definitely gonna come back. You know, Abby wants to come out here.
Yeah,
we'll have to
great.
come out here and visit and see Dallas a little bit, and maybe even pick up a 8-inch Vise over
big
here.
boy, huh?
One of the big boys, like
Sure.
like one of these guys right here,
Yeah.
or that one right there. So he knows that I'm looking and wanting. We also talk about we might need to end up with one of those big giant anvils in my shop too.
It's a must for you. Totally a must.
we need to make that happen. We'll do it one day, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, look.
Good to see you, man.
It's good to see you.
Take care.
And thanks for inviting me into the shop and letting me tour. And hopefully the viewers are really going to like this video. And
Come by and see me.
come by and check it out, man.
Yeah, everybody's welcome to come.
Yeah, it's really great. All right, well, we're going to head to Lindale.
Let's go.
See you down there.
All right, buddy.